We are witnessing one of the greatest collective spiritual awakenings that we have ever seen before. And I have so much deep appreciation that you have been guided to be part of this awakening. You found this video because you are trying to understand the resistance that you're feeling in your life from the old paradigm. You're wanting to understand what's actually happening and how can we embrace change and make it improve our life as well as the collective. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what are the 6 major aspects of this spiritual awakening for 2025. One of the first ways that I feel we are being impacted is through our dreams. Lucid dreams are different than, let's say, an average dream. A lucid dream feels like you have walked into an alternative universe. You understand things as though they are real, like this moment that we're in. It feels just as real as reality. And within these lucid dreams are signs, messages, synchronicities. And it is also a gateway for higher levels of consciousness to communicate and guide you through this spiritual awakening. Lucid dreams are no longer a rare experience. They are helping to guide lightworkers through this density, through the intensity of our collective. And I want you to understand how to decode the chaos and find your soul's authentic path in all of these shifting timelines. So I'm going to share with you that last night I had a dream that I awoke inside a house in Florida. And I went outside and I experienced the fog. It's been on social media. It's been covered by mass media. It's actually this unusual fog that has been impacting different areas around the world. And that fog has a strange scent to it. And in this dream, what I realized is that the message of the fog was that fear is a way to control people. And it's really interesting because I shared in my predictions video for 2025 that we're under siege at this moment, that there are biopanic events to trigger fear in people. And fear is a great way to get people to stay in the old paradigm. So this dream had a message for me to not be scared and to trust my own senses. And I want you to understand that when your dreams come through, journal it, write it down, maybe even share it with people that you trust. Or if you want, let me know if your dreams have been impacted by this massive spiritual awakening that we're going through. Share it in the comments below. And I know other like-minded, kind, loving souls will help support you on your journey. Let's get into the second thing that I see is impacting a lot of people. Headlines, protests, contrasting images of hope and devastation. Welcome to Geopolitical Concerns in 2025. And all of these geopolitical concerns have an energetic impact on our senses, on our ability to navigate emotions like feeling overwhelmed. But I want you to understand that sensation of feeling overwhelmed and helpless is part of the old paradigm. Its purpose is to prevent a vibrational rise of humanity. It's also a purpose to share truth, to share injustices. But it is in witnessing these geopolitical concerns that we can help bring the light of justice to these different aspects. So when global tensions are at an all-time high, understand it also creates a type of collective energetic density. This feels like it plays out in the marketplace. It plays out with finances. It plays out with what you feel could be your most abundant life. A lot of people might feel guilty making a vision board for 2025 amidst all of the chaos. I'm encouraging you to go against that. I want you to understand that constant media consumption will derail your ability to shift your timeline into higher levels of abundance. And so it's going to be really important for you to take breaks from media, social media, podcasts, anything that might trigger you so that you can maintain your vibration while navigating a year of fear and anger and division. Lightworkers must stay centered and remember the world that we're building starts with the energy we carry. So make sure that you cultivate balance, that you stay centered, and on the days that you feel wobbly, thrown off, unclear, maybe you feel like there is just energy around you that's stopping you from rising up, take a break. Do something that feels good. Read a book. Watch something funny. And don't feel guilty that you need to work at repairing and allowing yourself to receive messages from your spirit team as we move through this great spiritual awakening. Let's move on to the third aspect that I feel is really impacting people. And that is the physical symptoms of awakening. I literally got a message from one of my clients today who's talking about going to the doctor, not having anything wrong with her physical body, but just feeling like things are out of balance. Nosebleeds. I've had other people reach out and share with me that they've been feeling dizzy, vertigo, body aches, fatigue. All of these symptoms are part of the spiritual awakening. And I want you to understand that practicing self-care and connecting to nature are beautiful ways to recalibrate your body for the higher frequencies. The Schumann resonance, or the vibration of the earth, has also been going through quite a lot of energetic upgrades. New ascension codes are being downloaded. And it is up to us when we feel dizzy, fatigued, when we have nosebleeds, when we feel cold flu-like symptoms, or if we just feel disconnected from our very physical body, it's important for you to know you're not alone. These are physical markers. These are energetic expressions of the awakening process. So honor what your physician guides you to do, but also be aware that the spiritual awakening that you're going through needs you to honor your body, to slow down, and to prepare you for this new energetic reality that we're stepping into. I mean, I'm super excited. So love yourself, self-care, hydrate, drink water, eat food that has nutritional density, that is filled with nutrients. So stay away from ultra-processed foods, stay away from fast food, stay away from fast coffee or caffeine. Try to drink everything in ceramic or some kind of sustainable non-paper cup that has that plastic coating in it, because it's not so good for you. So let's get into the next piece. The impact of technology is here. And if you're not feeling this in your physical body, or if you're not feeling this fast-paced tech world that we're living in, I assure you, I'm jealous. Because I am trying to transition to a more serene, natural lifestyle, trying to put myself in places where I can easily access water, mountains, forest, meadows, and it's a wonderful thing. In fact, I encourage you to take time to look at the place that you live and look for these natural places that you can go to help you take breaks from the impact of technology. Because in 2025, this paradox of technology versus nature is quite clear. In fact, technology does allow us to connect, which is fantastic, but it can also pull us away from our essence. Technology has become a tool for both awakening and for distraction. And I want you to also understand that a larger conversation is going to start to appear, and that's about transhumanism. And that's the idea that our bodies will be integrated to technology. You can see I have a smartwatch on here. It has sensors. It tracks all of my biometrics. I also wear a Aura ring, which I love because it lets me know the quality of sleep, my body temperature, and here's my dog. 1 second. So as we start to integrate more aspects of tech into our life, I want you to understand the tech moguls out there like Elon Musk are advocating for us to get a Neuralink, a chip into our brain. And this is a goal of his so that we can increase communication with one another. So while it is starting off as a tool for helping people who have mobility issues and other health challenges, the goal isn't to stop there. The goal is that everybody would have a Neuralink processor, that all of our thoughts, feelings are uploaded to cloud computing, and that we're able to integrate with artificial intelligence. Very interesting, isn't it? Lightworkers are feeling a natural call back to nature, which is where we have so much more freedom as well. Because who owns the right to the tech that is placed within our body, right? We've already seen a lot of disruptive lawsuits towards tech companies that have taken data and sold it to advertisers. We need to stay focused on how we harmonize with Earth and realize that a natural approach to living life is a pathway to maintaining a higher vibration amongst all of this digital chaos. Because excessive tech actually disrupts our nervous system. It impacts our sleep patterns. And I feel guided to tell you that we should be mindful how much blue light exposure we actually get. So whether you're choosing to wear blue light glasses or use apps on your phone to block the blue light, you will feel a difference once you reduce the amount of blue light that you receive every day. So let me know if you feel the impact of blue light from technology on your physical body, or what it feels like when you choose to spend more time in nature. I promise you the shift will be immense. Let's get into the next aspect of what I feel is impacting spiritual awakening in 2025, and that is relationships. Happy, connected relationships are going to be the focus for 2025. And that being said, that is because we have been doing the work. We are ready to let toxic connections go, whether it is a partner, whether it is a friend, a coworker, even an institution. Lightworkers, intuitive people are realizing that relationships are evolving to be based on truth, reciprocity, and that love is the new normal. The old paradigm is fighting back. It is fighting back by attempting to force us into toxic relationships. It is attempting to keep us in codependency instead of having authentic soul-aligned connections. And this plays out quite intensely through family. So for you light workers that are in toxic relationships, it could also be that your family keeps you locked into that. So pay attention to what you need to do. Work with a therapist, work with an alternative healer, and find ways to live your authentic truth. Because we are shedding old paradigms of relationships that are rooted in control and manipulation. The old paradigm is actively resisting the shift that is happening this year. And it's attacking lightworkers with fear, doubt, gaslighting, and any other attempt to create external conflict around you. So having healthy boundaries, understanding what your cores and values are going to be an important focus for the year ahead. As we detach from these outdated dynamics, we create space for soul unions that honor our higher purpose. So evolve relationships and feeling and acknowledging the resistance of the old paradigm is part of this spiritual awakening that we're going through. So I invite you to rise above the resistance, to not allow that feeling of being under siege to sabotage your sense of courage, braveness, and for finding alignment in your truth. Taking time to center and ground yourself in nature, trust that you are part of a greater shift towards the light. These are going to play out in really practical ways. Practice mindfulness, protect your energy, and connect with others who are on the same path. Because this spiritual awakening of 2025 is here to elevate humanity, but it's not without its challenges. As the old paradigms attempt to pull you back, stay anchored in your light, connect with your purpose, and if you need more support, learn more about my Quantum Soul Mapping program, which is designed to help you understand your truth for this present life. Through past life regression, we will examine your past lives and understand the gifts that they have brought to your present life. In Quantum Soul Mapping, which is a healing modality that I have founded, it is using energy healing, hypnotherapy. It is trauma informed to help you break free this year so that you can get into alignment with the greatest abundance you are meant to live. So if you're interested in that, check out the link below. And with that, dear lightworker, intuitive, empath, understand that together we are co-creating a brighter future.